What's up, everybody? It's your boy Coach Turbo here again with another video for you guys. So, really good video that we have today. A lot of people have been asking me to do a video on this. And before we get into the brute of everything, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like this video, comment under this video, share with someone because you might save someone's low back and their core today. Okay, please do. And after you do that, go over to Instagram and follow me at Turbo Spalding. Okay, so we'll talk about the core today, right? We're not talking about abs, we're talking about the core. So the core is just basically a compilation from your hip all the way up to your head, right? And we'll keep it that simple. I'm not going to get into any science. I'm not going to get into like any big terms or anything of such. But your core is from hip to here, okay, and all of the surrounding muscles. So a lot of times, a lot of people may have some low back problems and some problems that stem through their lower back and hips that can be derivative of having a weak core, okay? So what we're doing today, we'll come through some basic exercises that you guys can do, some equipment that you guys can use, and then we'll just progress and chat from there. And then again, please subscribe, like, and comment onto the video below. So let's get things started here. So I like to start with my low back cushion here, right? You can get one of these on Amazon, any sports store, anything of that, right? So I'll put it to the ground. I'll lay right on my back. And this is kind of a basic level movement that teaches you how to engage into your core movement, okay? So this brings my body into a natural position for my spine. From this position, okay, I'm going to put my hands across my chest and I'm going to slightly come up into a crunch and I'm going to hold that position for about 20 to 30 seconds. So this position here helps me to start to understand how I should be engaging my core and what essentially my core can do for my body as I start to feel the activation go all through my torso. Okay, so we'll stay here for about 20 to 30 seconds and then we'll relax. If you can't hold yourself up for 20, 30 seconds, start with how you can start and then you build from there, okay? The goal is not to be able to try to do everything in one day. The goal is to just progress and give you guys more information on how to take care of your core. So that's the first exercise that you guys can do at home. The second exercise that we'll come into is create some tension all through my body with using one of these big boys here, okay? So this is just a Bosu ball that you can find in the gym. Again, you can find one on Amazon or any kind of sports store that you're in. So the first thing that I'll come into here is coming up with both of my feet in a 90-degree position like so. I'm gonna drive both of my knees this way into the ball, and with my hands, I'm gonna drive both of them down into the ball like so. So once I start to do this movement, I'll feel my core start to tighten up. If, and at any point, you feel a little bit of low back issues, here's one thing that you can do. If my head is flat to the ground and I'm engaged in the movement, try picking your head up and tucking your chin into your chest, which will bring your spine into a natural motion that puts you at a safer advantage to continue to do this exercise. So as I tuck my chin into my chest, now I feel a little bit of pressure coming off of my back. So that's just if you have big problems in your back or have a slight pain, ache, or whatever it may be, okay? So we'll start with this exercise, okay, for about 2 sets of 20 to 30 seconds, and then you can progress from there. After that, we'll come into the dead bug version, okay? And I'll show you the dead bugs without this as well, okay? So I'll lay down on my back, and what I want to do is train engagement through movement with my core. So what I'll do is I'm going to extend my right arm back and my left leg will come into extension, and then I'll come back here, right? While keeping nice and engaged throughout the whole movement. So I'll extend, boom, and come back, extend, boom, and come back, extend, and come back from here. So I'll go for about 2 sets of 5 and 5, 5 right, 5 left, and then I'll build up over my progressions over the next couple of weeks. So we can also come into a couple different more exercises, right, where I can help to turn on the top of my abs, right? So here's an advanced exercise that you can use at home that can help you with your core engagement, but to also build a stronger lower back and a stronger core, okay? So I'll come up into hip thrust position. I'll get a light ball, or you can use maybe a lightweight, and I'll extend behind and go towards my head. I don't want to go to the ground, and then I'll drive and I'll come back up while maintaining my hip bridge position and the brace through my core. So I'll drive,